Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to bring you a review, what's in my bag, and a first impressions video on my very first Baggallini. This is the Baggallini Triple Zip Bag and the pattern Purple Paisley. Just a little backstory on why I decided to dive into the Baggallini world. Just a few weeks ago, I was searching for quote-unquote the perfect bag to take on my trip this past week. If you watched my last video, I went on a trip this past week to the beach, and so I wanted to bring a bag that was compact, easy to carry, and something that was water resistant, and those three things were the most important things to me. I wanted it to be compact because I realized I didn't need to take a big bag. I didn't need to take everything under the sun with me. And if you watch my videos, you'll know that I like bags of all sizes, but I tend to lean towards bags that are on the small to medium side. My essentials are really all I need for every day, whether it's going to the grocery store or running some errands or, going to the beach. I just need a few things that I always want to keep in my bags. That prompted me to go onto Amazon. I even did eBay and Poshmark and all those things. Long story short, stumbled upon Baggallini, and this bag has so many positive reviews, not only on Amazon, but on QVC and the Baggallini website. I watched so many reviews, I watched QVC videos, and there was one YouTuber that uploaded a video, like a what's in my bag video of hers, which I'll link her video down below, because that really helped me buy this bag. And I think it's like one of the very few YouTube creator videos that I saw. A lot of the other ones were like QVC sales type videos. Anyways, I really like the size and shape of this because it reminded me of one of my favorite bags, which is the Vera Bradley VBU Crossbody. Anyways, I ordered it and it was supposed to arrive the day before I left for my trip. It had the arrival date, out for delivery date. I got the notification that it was out for delivery that day, and then all of a sudden at the end of the day it said, sorry, your delivery has been rerouted. It won't be here until the next day, which I was leaving early in the morning. So we were already on the road, and then like after 2 hours of being on the road, I got a notification that this bag was delivered. So I went through the whole week, and I was dead set on returning this when I got home. Well, got home yesterday, filled up with my essentials, and I'm surprised how much this bag fit and how much I liked it. So that's why I wanted to give you that backstory, because this is not just a what's in my bag, this is a review and first impressions. I've only had this bag for like a day, so I did run some errands with it, but I just wanted to give you that backstory so you can understand why I'm trying this brand out. So yeah, that is the bag, and this bag, if you can see, it's called the Triple Zip Bag. Here's the tag with the name. And it retails for $49.95. I paid $23 free shipping for it on Amazon. If you look up the Triple Zip Bag by Baggallini, you'll see lots of different patterns and colors, and a lot of them are on like a mega sale. At least when I was messing around, shopping a couple weeks ago. So anyway, that's the tag. That's the brand, Baggallini. And then they have a tag that kind of tells you all the different features. Oh, here's the side with English. But that's what was attractive to me. It's compact, it's got lots of pockets, it's water resistant. Those are some of the features that I really wanted, and yeah. So anyway, I filled it up with all of my stuff, and I thought about returning it, but I'm like, let's try it out and see if it works. So triple compartment or triple zip crossbody, you'll see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zipper pockets on the outside. So, and there's more organization on some of the inside pockets. So let's get started with the what's in my bag. I do have my hand sanitizer clipped to the outside, and the crossbody straps are attached to the back like so. But we'll talk about the crossbody strap a little bit more later. So here's the front zip pocket. In this pocket, I have not just one, but I have 2 car key fobs. One's mine, one's my boyfriend's. And I think my keys are probably the only minimalist thing about me. Well, my bags are actually the only non-minimalist thing about me. Everything else, besides Vera Bradley and my other bag brands, my clothes are pretty minimalistic. I don't have very many shoes. I don't have very many clothes. Literally, my bags are like the only thing that I like go crazy on. Everything else is pretty simple in my life. So if you are looking at this bag and you're like, I have too many things, I have too many charms and things on my keys, just look at this. These are 2 big key fobs, and they fit into this pocket very nicely. So there they are. And you can see that this pocket's got a little bit of its own gusset, and so that helps with that. And just to get you in close there, that's what the zipper pulls look like. I really like these. There are these metal zipper pulls that match the hardware on the back here, the straps and the clips. And I just feel like they molded them perfectly. So when you're pinching your finger to grab the zipper, look how the zipper pull is bent. So it molds to your finger really nicely, which I really like. The zippers are also very smooth. And the Baggallini logo, at least on this bag, is in the same color as the zipper there. And then here in the next pocket, so this is pocket number 1, here's pocket number 2. This one was perfect for my sunglasses. I also have my mask sitting on top. But these are my sunglasses, just so you can get a look here. So let me see if I can grab the bag without spilling them out. Oh, I also have a pen down in there. So there's that. But here's what the pocket looks like without those things inside. So you've got a nice deep pocket, and this actually has its own gusset as well. So this little piece of fabric out here is kind of the gusset for this pocket, and then this one has its own gusset too. So here again, there's my sunglasses, and they fit nicely down in there. So again, if you don't have a sunglasses case, or if you do and you're afraid it's not going to fit in a bag this size, you can rest assured that your sunglasses will have its own pocket. This material, by the way, is nylon, so it is water resistant. And I would say, and again, I'm comparing to Vera Bradley, but I would say this is sort of similar to the reactive material in the way it feels. I'd say it feels maybe a little bit, and the reactive to me is not stiff at all, but this feels even softer in like it seems even more pliable, if that makes any sense. So here's the third pocket bag, and so you could see it starts right here and goes around like so, and you might be able to guess what I have in here. It is perfect for my iPhone 11. So there is my iPhone 11, just so you can see how far it goes down into the bag. So here is where the zipper stops. My phone is still down in there, so no worries about it falling out. I do have a bulky case on my phone. I was afraid that my phone would not fit in there because this, I mean, it's not like full-on OtterBox bulky, but I would say if you have like one of the slimmer OtterBoxes, this is comparable to that. And that fits in there, no struggles at all. It slips right in there. I don't have to push it beyond any lumps because there aren't any. And that's because this pocket has its own gusset. So remember, this one's got this little bit of fabric out here. This one's got this. And then this one has this and this. So look at that. It's got a lot of space. And when I first saw this bag, and I was like, wow, it's got an interior zipper in that pocket. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to put my phone and some things in that zipper. I was wrong. So here's the zipper pocket. Look how cute this, try to get you in the best I can without messing up the lighting. So there is the zipper pull. You can see it's like this little ball zipper pull. It's so cute and it's easy to grab. And this zipper is very smooth. And in this zipper pocket, before I take it out, I like to show you so you know what things look like. I'm not even taking up half the room that's in there. I could fit more stuff in there. But right now I have a full brand new pack of tissues and my hair scrunchie, an extra hair scrunchie. So again, that's what that looks like. And I think when it's my time of the month and I'm carrying around feminine products, that's going in that zipper pocket. Because again, there's room it can fit for sure. And still fit my phone. Because again, look how nicely my phone fits down in there with no trouble. So that's that pocket. And now we're moving on. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the pocket that is considered the main interior. You can see it's got the biggest gusset here. So you can see the side seams here. It's the biggest gusset. So we zip that around. Let me try not to pour all this out on the ground, because I just want to show you what all of my stuff looks like inside right before I take it out to show you. Okay. So first, I've got my sunscreen. I'm trying to make a habit of carrying this around with me no matter what. Especially yesterday, I was sitting in the car and I actually applied this on my face in the car because the sun was beaming on my face and I wanted to have that. Next, I have my pepper spray. I did add a couple pieces of tape because it kept unlocking in the Kipling bag I was using, and I was terrified it was going to just go off in the bag and ruin my stuff and get in my eyes. I know this adding the tape defeats the purpose of it being really quick in case of an emergency where I need to use it, but I think it, I just don't want it to explode in my bag, and I've heard of that happening before, and every single time I open my bag, this is always twisted this way and ready to activate, so that's why I have that little piece of tape on there. I also have my Tylenol Excedrin. Let's take a sneak peek. So all of that stuff occupied that corner back there. Okay, I'm gonna put this bag down in my lap for a minute because this is a new product. Usually when I do what's in my bags, I go through them really quick because I'm showing you the same stuff, but I'll take a little more time because these are brand new. So this is called a Chums, I think it's called a surf wallet, and actually the tag is right here. Let me grab it real quick. Okay, so this is called the Chums Surf Shorts Wallet LTD. So this is what the tag looks like in case you are interested in looking up the brand. When I posted this on my Instagram, I got like 4 different messages of people asking where I got this, and this is worth the hype that I was talking about on my Instagram. I love these. So I was going into one of the shops on my trip, and these were right by the door, and it was facing out like this, has the ID window, the zipper, and I was like, that looks like a zip ID. And I started looking at all of them. They had all different kinds of colors, a few different patterns, and the lady told me that the flamingo print was the most popular print, and they only had 2 left, and the pattern placement on both of them were crappy. So you'll see I have cut off flamingos there and got a flamingo head, but I did really like the florals there, so I did end up going with this one. But I was just so intrigued by this item, and so it is about the size of a zip ID. It's actually a little bit smaller than the Vera Bradley standard quilted zip ID that they make today, but it fits all of my same stuff. So I'm using 2 of these right now. One of them I'm using as like a pouch to carry some of my necessities, and if you watch my channel, you'll know that I usually carry around the tissue pouch in Pirouette Pink. While I love that item so much, you guys know how much I love it, I'm taking a break from that and trying something new. So right now, this has my gum in the back there, and then there is a little divider pocket, and then here in the ID window, I have some floss picks and Band-Aids and a little hand wipe. And then here's the cool thing about this. So here's the zipper. If you flip it around and then turn it around, there is a second zipper pocket. So you've got 2 zipper pockets on this bad boy. So then this opens nice and wide, and in there I just have my medicine, scissors, and I do have a nail clipper back there. You can see kind of shining in the light. And there's just 1 pocket in there. And then we're not done yet. We have a slip pocket on what's kind of considered the front. I mean, it's got the Chums label there. And this is why I love this, because there's so many pockets. And you guys know I like my pockets. And I have my nail file slipped in there because this pocket does go all the way to the back. But wait, there's more. And there is also a key ring. And so you can clip this to your keys. It's super lightweight. The material is water resistant nylon material. It's very flexible. And if you don't want to use this key ring, but you don't want to take it off, you can just slip it inside like I had it. So again, there's my little nail file, and boom, there's my little Chums pouch. So that is pouch number 1. Might as well take it out here. And then here is the one that I'm using as my wallet. So as soon as I found this, the day that I found this, that same day, I went on Amazon and I ordered the jellyfish print because I thought this was the cutest print. So I can't remember the name. I don't remember the exact names of the print. This is flamingo something, and I think this is like, it definitely has the word jellyfish in it. There are 2 different jellyfish prints, but if you go on Amazon and just type in Chums wallet, you'll see this come up. So here is the one I'm using as my wallet, and it's got, you know, the same features. The slip pocket with the key ring. This was kind of folded on the inside like that. And this zip pocket here, I've got all my cards in there. Try not to give away my information, but you can see how many cards I have in here. I did not have to cut down on anything to get it to fit. It fit perfectly. The zippers are really smooth too, by the way. And then if we flip it around, we've got the ID portion. So, you know, you could fit cards and stuff in here too. I did have it like that. I had all my, you know, debit, credit cards, and then I had my ID. That fits perfectly, but I just like the fact that there are 2 separate pockets. So I just put my cards on the other side. So in this one, I have my, my pictures, my licenses behind this, and then I have some cash. So that is what's in that pocket, just so you can get a closer look. And I just love how it fits in the hand, just like a zip ID. Again, it's a little bit smaller than a zip ID, but it fits all the same cards. It's easy to get your cards in and out. Did not have any issues using this the past couple of days, especially on my road trip home. This was great. Kept it in the pocket of my door, so when I needed cash to pay the tolls on the way home, it was easy to unzip, pay the toll, put the change back in if need be, zip back up, put in the pocket of the door. Perfect. So again, that's what the pattern placement looks like. This is like a purplish pink color, and then we've got the ocean teal and beautiful orange jellyfish. So yeah, I love both of these prints, but I love this one, so that's why I made this one my wallet. Okay, so here's what we've emptied out so far. Just want to give you a look. And in one of the card slot pockets, I have my AirPods. I've got my lotion. I also was able to fit my wet wipes in there, which I was surprised. So here is what the bag looks like almost empty. You'll see that there are 6 card slots. I do not think this version of the bag is RFID. I do think they make an RFID version. You'll just look it up on Amazon and like type in Baggallini RFID Triple Zip Crossbody, because I think there is one, but this is one of the older ones, I think, which might be why I got it for a really good price, because it does not have RFID, but I think that's okay. So that's what that looks like. And you'll see that there are these 2 elastic loops here. And one I have my chapstick in, and the other one I have my peppermint oil. So that was perfect. I didn't have to, you know, leave my peppermint oil out because it didn't fit, or, you know, what have you. Everything was able to fit really nice. So real quick, I'm going to go ahead and load this compartment back up because I am going to do a try on and a comparison to the VBU Crossbody. So I just want to get everything back inside so I can do that portion of the video for you. So while I load this back up, I'll talk a little bit about how my first impressions of the bag. I love it so far. I took it on a few errands this morning and wore it as a crossbody, and I think I did switch it to a shoulder bag at one point, just like to see what it felt like, because the strap is kind of like a slicky nylon. Yeah, I would say it's not as like rough. It's very soft, kind of like the main fabric feel. It's softer, but it's still like that kind of nylon. But I think because the strap is so thin, it's not super wide. You'll see I don't have much shoulder to work with. So typically really wide straps that are on a shoulder bag, for example, don't always stay on my shoulder. It just depends. But because this is such a thin strap, it's got so much room on my shoulder, and I had no problem with it slipping off. So just to show you again, this is what my bag looks like loaded up. It's really easy to get things in and out, put it back. Nice and easy to see everything. Just great. So I'm gonna zip that compartment back up because we're not done with the pockets. We've got one more zipper pocket here on the back, which is great. So this is a nice pocket if you want to like put things in that you don't, you want extra secure because it's up against your body. But I actually got quite a few things in this little pocket. First thing, extra mask, because you never know if you lose your original one, or someone needs one in a pinch because they lost theirs and you need to, let them borrow it. And then other things I have in the pocket, which I won't pull out. I just have my laminated picture of my brother and my vaccination card. So those three things exist in that pocket very nicely. I think I would only put flat things in there because it's up against my body, so I wouldn't put anything too bulky. But that's what that looks like. And if you want to wear this bag as a belt bag, you can unclip these straps, loop them through, and wear it as a belt bag. That's not something I'm going to do. I think A, I'm not really a belt bag person, and B, if I were to wear a belt bag, it would be the lug coupe, because I think that one is, for me, the perfect width for a belt bag. This has a lot of depth width on it, so for what that's worth. So now that the bag is filled back up, I do want to do a try on for you, and then we could talk a little bit about, my thoughts on the bag and things like that. Okay. So I do have it already set to crossbody here, so I'll go ahead and try that on right now. So this is what it looks like on crossbody, and I absolutely love the way it sits. I wore it on errands today. I know the strap is thinner, but it's very comfortable. And I know the bag is full, but again, it's such a small footprint of a bag that it's like I can feel it, but it wasn't at all painful to carry around. And I just like the footprint of it. It's not too wide, it's not too tall, it's not like hanging down on my thigh. It's perfect. And I think I'd rather the bag jut out this way than like jut out like too much this way or whatever. So I think that was perfect. So I'll go ahead and get in a little bit closer here. Okay, so you can see that up close. That's what that looks like. And then if you want to wear it long shoulder, that's what that looks like. And see how I can just relax my shoulder completely? Like sometimes I feel like I do have to hike up my shoulder with some bags to keep them from falling. Nope, not with this one. I can relax my shoulder completely because it's such a thin strap and such a small bag that I don't have to like do that, so that's great. And this is an adjustable swivel strap. And what I mean by swivel is that since it is the type of strap that you can remove, you could see that the straps will swivel with you so they don't get tangled. And I do have it now on the shortest setting. And so this is where it falls on me. Yeah, it's great. I love it. So one of the things I wanted to sit and talk about, I wanted to get the what's in my bag portion out of the way for those of you that don't like to listen to me blab too much. So one of the things I wanted to address in the reviews that I saw is that people did not like the way the strap is connected. So I did want to talk about that a little bit because it's actually something that doesn't bother me, but if it's something that might bother you, I just wanted to make you aware. So they used to make an older version of this bag where the strap connected here and then connected here. So it was that type of crossbody that it connected in two different places. And a lot of people, if you go on Amazon, go ahead and read the reviews for yourself, but a lot of people liked that version better, and they do not like this version because they say that the bag hangs like this instead of hanging like this. Okay? So let me just try this on for you one more time, okay? So you can kind of see the way the bag hangs on me. As you can see, the bag does not hang like that on me. Okay, people were worried about the bag doing this and saying that it was hanging like this instead of flat. I don't know why, but it doesn't do that to me. So I personally do not have that problem. I just wanted to address that here because when I was reading reviews before I bought this, I was kind of hesitant because I was like, I don't know if that's the bag hanging forward is something that's going to bother me or not. I went ahead and ordered it anyway. Again, came late, but I loaded it up yesterday and I wore it out all day today, and it's not hanging like that on me. One reason why is because I do have bigger hips, so it might just be falling right on top of my hip there. I don't know. Let me try something. Because I was just like, I was seeing a lot of people saying that. They're like, I hate that you connected the straps to the back and, you know, it makes the bag hang weird on me. And I'm just, okay, there it is moved up. It's still not, it's now a little bit above my hip. Still not hanging weird on me. And actually, I do like it that high up too. I like it down there, but this is nice too. So anyway, you could see it's laying flat. It's not doing this on me. Right? So I just wanted to show you that. So here it is up close. Move my hand sanitizer out of the way. Actually, let me rotate this real quick. Hold on with me. Close your eyes if it makes you dizzy. Okay, so here. It's not hanging forward on me at all. So maybe they fixed it. I don't know. But people were saying it hangs like this on them. But again, that's not happening here. So I just wanted to show you that just in case I got any questions. That was like again, this bag has like 4.5 star reviews on Amazon. Really good reviews, but there were some that loved the bag but just complained about the strap connection and how it was connected on the back. So let me show you the hardware again. So you have these like tougher nylon-esque fabric loops here, and that's what the metal is attached to. You can see it says Baggallini, and then the straps can clip on and off of that. So that is how that works. So yeah, connected to the back. I can see why they didn't connect it here. I mean, I guess they could have connected it here. I don't know that that would be too low on the bag, because sometimes if they, you know, connect it really low, the bag can flip, you know, flip around, and that was common with a Vera Bradley bag that came out a few years ago. It was actually shaped very similar to this, and they connected it too low in the bag, and people were having issues with the bag, like flipping over on their bodies and getting tangled and dumping their stuff. We don't want that. So this, I think this works really well for me. I haven't had any issues. So anyway, that's what I wanted to talk to you about with the strap. Again, the fabric is fantastic. I love the feel. Very similar to Vera Bradley's Reactive. And just so you can get a look at the base, that is what that looks like. So you'll see that, you know, the main compartment's got this. That second zipper has this and this a little bit. And then these two zippers have this and then this. And then the back zipper is kind of just doing its own thing. It doesn't really have its own gusset or anything, which is why it's really great for like thin products. So that is the Baggallini Triple Zip. And just to talk a little bit about the pattern, okay, before we go into the comparison. This is and it's coming out a little bit, it's coming out just a little bit washed out on camera. But the background is a very deep purple. And then in the foreground, the Paisleys are like a gray color, I would say, like a grayish white. So they're not like bright white. They're kind of a grayish, and even some of them are a little blue, little bluish teal. So this is my favorite pattern that they had posted. They also had this really pretty aloha print, which when I was watching the QVC videos, it was so popular. Like, it sold out quickly in like almost every video I watched. Amazon had it, literally I had it in my cart for 5 seconds, and when I went back into my cart, it was sold out. So that one, I'm just saying, is really popular. I think it's just called Aloha print. But I do have a zip ID by Baggallini coming in that print though, so stay tuned. But anyway, I love this purple Paisley print. I think it's really pretty. It's very sophisticated. It's not too busy. And I think the color is, even though it's purple, I think it's neutral enough to go with just about everything. Okay, so now to pull in one of my favorite bags. You all know this is one of my favorites. This is the VBU Crossbody, okay? So I just wanted to do a comparison. I did say in my Instagram post that these two bags were, I said sort of similar in capacity, because the VBU, as you can see just by this side by side, is a little bit bigger. But actually, width-wise, it's not much bigger. So it is taller, and I think, you know, bags that have just one big compartment generally fit more. But this one, even though it's got a lot of split compartments, don't underestimate it. It still fits a lot. So can I get a little more of my VBU? Yes, I can. But again, what makes this special and the reason why I'm not going to return it, I'm going to keep it, is because it's water resistant. So to me, it's like having a water resistant version of one of my favorite bags. I was going to take this on my vacation. It rained almost every single day. And I was stupid and I spilled salsa on one of my bags. So I'm happy that I didn't take this, because A, it would have been soaked, and B, it would pick up dust and dirt and perhaps salsa. So that's why I'm keeping this, because I needed a bag that's around this size, that can take a beating, that can get damp, that can endure salsa being spilled on it and not, you know, be ruined. So again, there's a side-by-side comparison. That's what they look like. So you can see it's not, the size is not too much different between the two. Again, this one is a little bit bigger, but yeah. So this is the bag that I did take on my trip, and I have zero regrets because I love the Kipling brand. Just to let you know, lots more videos coming soon. I've been slowing down on buying, but the past couple of days I did find some really, really good Kipling deals. So there are some Kipling videos coming, probably a what's in my bag, and in that bag will probably be all new accessories. So that will be coming soon, but if you follow me on Instagram, I will keep you guys updated on when those videos are going to be coming. But anyway, I just wanted to plop in my Kipling. This is in the crinkle nylon. This is a little bit thicker and a little more structured, I would say, than this. And I spilled salsa all over this on accident, and it wiped clean like a dream. You can't even see any stains or anything. So this is the MVP of my trip. But you can see, you know, it is much bigger. It's not as wide as this one, but I love this bag. And again, I'm keeping this even though I have a water resistant bag. I loved having something this size for when I just want a small footprint of a bag. So I think I touched on everything that I wanted to with this Baggallini Triple Zip Crossbody. If you have any questions for me, just leave them in the comments. But again, my first impressions is that I love this. Would I get another one? Heck yeah. I do want that low haul print if that ever resurfaces, or if they come out with new prints or like a new color that I can't resist. But right now I'm really, really pleased with this deep purple or purple paisley bag. So this is gonna be my bag, I think, until I get the Kipling bag that I ordered. And I actually ordered 2 Kipling bags, both on Mercari and both dirt cheap. So once those come in, I might switch over and do what's in my bag videos on those. But right now, this is going to be my bag going into the week. So thank you all for watching. Again, any questions, leave them down below, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.